Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to our Sunday Dharma service, as well as a brief retreat reflection as well that I'd like to share with you all. My name is Elijah, by the way, if we haven't met. Last week, I participated in a week-long silent meditation retreat with our own Qi Gong and Reverend Ginger, if you're familiar with her. I'm very grateful to have had the opportunity to be still and peaceful for a whole week. It honestly was the longest week of my life. I joked on the car ride home that leaving the retreat felt like a prison break. A good prison, I will add. But the first night of the retreat, Reverend Won Gong applauded us for choosing to leave the karmic gravity of our lives and settle into a routine of stillness and silent contemplation and thoughtful restraint. And that meant no cell phones, no screens, no distractions, and no expectations. Just authentic presence of mind and body. I realized very quickly, though, that I had signed up for a challenge of mental discipline that I wasn't sure I was ready for. The karmic gravity of my life called for a lot of screen time and an abundance of other not-so-great habits. I could call these distractions. But I knew I needed to step back from this karmic gravity and offer myself something of a reset, a reframing of mental perspective, maybe even transformation. And stepping away from the noise, I came face to face with the patterns that shape my life. I don't like most of them, but they're mine. They're my own prison walls. But interestingly, I'm not so willing to escape them. Rather, I tend to want to escape back to them. So the opportunity to just sit with myself without escape, without distractions, was the greatest and hardest thing I could do for myself. My karmic gravity is still quite strong, but I have a little more love for myself and a little more room in my heart for gratitude. Thank you all for listening. Now we're going to begin our practice together by reading the Essential Dharmas of Daily Practice on page 11. Essential Dharmas of Daily Practice. The mind is originally free from disturbance, but disturbances arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the equanimity of our true nature by letting go of disturbances. The mind is originally free from delusion, but delusions arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the wisdom of our true nature by letting go of delusions. The mind is originally free of wrongdoing, but wrongdoings arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the precepts of our true nature by letting go of wrongdoings. Let us replace disbelief, greed, laziness, and ignorance with belief, zeal, questioning, and dedication. Let us turn resentment into gratitude. Let us turn dependency into self-reliance. Let us turn reluctance to learn into willingness to learn well. Let us turn reluctance to teach into willingness to teach well. Let us turn a self-serving mind into a mind that serves the good of all. Now, let us prepare our bodies and minds for meditation with some gentle Qi Gong movements guided by Lars.
Good morning, friends. Good morning at home. Please make sure we have plenty of space. Give yourself and your partner right next to you some room to expand and to relax. And make sure our feet are about hip width apart. Rock back and forth, side to side. Find your center point of your body. Let's put our palms in our lower abdomen. Let's find our breathing center. Let's breathe deeply into our lower abdomen for 4 or 5 seconds. And breathe out for 4 to 5 seconds. Only do as little or as much as your body allows you, and let's focus our energy and our thoughts on our ankles. Release the ankles, bring our awareness to our knees, make sure our knees are not locked, slightly bent, relaxed. Now bring our awareness to the hip. It's relaxed. Tailbone pointing straight to the ground. Bring your awareness to the shoulders. Drop your shoulders, round them, relax them more. And then bring our awareness to the neck. Drop our chin slightly towards our chest. Feel like you're being picked up on your cranium by some force. And then repeat that scanning step throughout the entire exercise. Wherever you feel some tension, bring your awareness to that tension and relax it. Let's drop our hands. And breathing in, imagine you're about hugging a tree, and halfway up, turn your palms over, and we're breathing out, drop the energy back down, and we're breathing in, and breathe out. In, and out. One more time, in, and out. Put our palms back on our dantian. Continue breathing. Scan your body head to toe. Relax more. Breathe. Drop our hands. We're breathing in, same thing. This one, when we come up, we do a double breath. Breathing in again. This time we push the energy straight up and stretch, 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 and relax, breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe in again. Push and stretch and hold that tension and relax. One last time, breathing in. Breathing in, push. Hold and relax. Let's put our palms back on our dantian. Scan your body head to toe and relax and breathe. Drop our hands. Bringing them up, breathing in. Drop one hand on the ground, like pushing on a nightstand, the other one pushes straight up. And relax. Start breathing in. On the way up, switch hands and push heaven, push earth. And relax. And start breathing in. And push and push and push and relax. Switch, breathe in, and hold that tension, and relax. One more round, breathing in, and breathe out. Breathe in, hold, and out. Let's bring our palms back in our dantian. Keep breathing. Relax. Scan your body head to toe, release any tension. Now let's step out a little bit in a wider stance. Dangle your arms, and we're breathing in, we push them to one side. Let's all go to the left. And pull the bowstring taut, and hold that tension, and relax. Switch, let's go to the other side, breathing in, and pull that bowstring taut, hold that tension, and relax. And switch to the other side, breathing in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. One last time, breathing in, and out. In, and out. Let's put our palms back in our dantian. Relax in this posture. Keep breathing. Relax your body from head to toe. Scan, release. Pull our hands on our hips. Lean forward slightly to a side, and when we're breathing in, slightly, gently arch backwards. Try to look behind yourself. And then we breathe out, collapse at the waist. Come around to the other side. Switch, breathe in on the way up. Slightly arch back, look behind yourself. And relax, breathe out on the way down. And switch sides, breathing in on the way up. And hold that tension. And relax, breathe out, switch, breathe in, hold, and relax, breathe out, switch, breathe in, and relax. One more time, breathing in, and breathe out. Come back around. Once we go to the center, come back straight up. Put your feet back together, palms on the dantian. Keep breathing. Scan your body head to toe. Relax. Now when we breathe in, we're going to circle our hands from our dantian straight to our back and slightly arch our back. Look behind yourself gently and breathe out. Fold at the waist forward and drop everything straight down. Try to touch the floor and gently, slightly bend your knees. Breathe in. Feel lifted by your shoulders. Stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. And breathe out, put your hands back on your dantian. One more time, breathing in, circle. Look behind yourself. Breathe out, fold forwards, drop. Breathe in, gently raise. And breathe out. One last time, breathing in. Breathe in and out. Drop your hands. Breathing in, join our palms above our head, and breathe out. Bring them to our heart center. Hold for one breath. Breathing in. And breathe out. Thank you for joining us this morning. Now please join us in offering 4 bows to the Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, either when standing or in full posture.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, honoring the marvelous gift of nature and the universe. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents and everyone who has given me life and nurtured me. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings, the truth of interconnectedness among all beings. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws, which guides us, protects us, and promotes justice.
Let us welcome our bodies, our minds, hearts. Let us welcome our consciousness, awareness, and intention to this special, wonderful new morning. Take a comfortable seat if needed. Please do not hesitate to readjust your seating to make sure you're feeling really comfortable and settled. Let your spine lengthen softly and allow your shoulders to relax. Relax your eyelids and take in a slow, deep breath. Now let a gentle breath out. Feel the coolness of the air, a whisper of autumn. With each breath, notice the quiet rhythm of nature slowing down. Whenever we are outdoors, we appreciate the soft crunch of leaves beneath our feet. And now everywhere we feel the golden sunshine and crisp air. How blessed we are to sense this autumn energy. We sense and see clearly the bright leaves drifting slowly to the ground. Each one completing a journey with grace. As the trees release their leaves, we too let go. We let go of what no longer serves us, of what has fulfilled its purpose. Breathe out. We release any troubled thoughts. Breathe out. We release any habitual patterns that blocks our energy to blossom. In letting go, may we open our hearts for renewal. We sit up tall, opening our hearts and chest. Feel the connection with this spacious autumn energy. On your pelvic floor, we can feel the connection with the earth through the crown of our head. We can breathe in the energy of heaven. In meditation, may our spacious spirits shine like the clear sun in the vast autumn sky.
Page 4. 영주. 성지연기야 심정 만사여의 아심정 전지여와 동일체 하여 전지 동심정 전지연기야 심정 만사여야 심정 전지여와 동일체 하여 전지 동심정 전지연기야 심정 만사여야 심정 전지여와 동일체 하여 전지 동심정 전지연기야 심정 만사여야 심정 전지여와 동일체 하여 전지 동심정 전지연기야 심정 만사여야 심정 전지여와 동일체 하여 전지 동심정 전지연기야 심정 만사여야 심정 전지여와 동일체 하여 전지 동심정 전지연기야 심정 만사여야 심정 전지여와 동일체 하여 전지 동심정 전지연기야 심정 만사여야 심정 전지여와 동일체 하여 전지 동심정 전지연기야 심정 만사여야 심정 전지여와 동일체 하여 전지 동심정.
Palms together. Prayer for world peace. Grace of
Heaven and earth, grace of parents, grace of fellow beings, and grace of laws. O Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, may we take refuge in Dharma and be filled with compassion and wisdom. May we transform delusion into wisdom, greed into generosity, resentment into gratitude, discord into harmony, and hatred into compassion. May all nations grow and benefit mutually. May the strong help the weak, and may the weak learn and evolve according to Dharma. May all those who have died from world conflicts and disasters be delivered through all obstacles and be at rest. May there be peace throughout the world, and may all beings enjoy tranquility and happiness, living in their original true nature. This we pray with our whole hearts.
Sutra chanting, Il Sang vow, first in Korean and then in English. Page 6. You're welcome to just rest in the vibration of chant in Korean, or feel free to join. Won Sang Won Moon 이와는 아드라의 입정저이요 유무조를 생사문인바 전지부모동보검유를 공안이요 제불교사원부증생의 성품으로 문이성유성하고 눈이성우성하여 유성으로 오면 성주불
지켜 혹은 진급으로 혹은 강급으로 혹은 생화해로 혹은 생화은으로 이와 같이 무량세계를 정리하였나니 우리의 석은 중생은 이 법신불리 원상을 제받아서 심신을 원만하게 수호하는 공부를 하며 또는 사리를 원만하게 하는 공부를 하며 또는 심신을 원만하게 사용하는 공부로 지성으로 하여 진급이 되고 은혜는 입을지언정 강급이 되고 대독은 입지 아니하기로서 일원의 위력을 얻도록까지 서원하고 일원의 재성에 합하도록까지 서원함. 일원성법 One is the realm of samadhi, beyond words and speech, the gateway of birth and death, transcending being and non-being, the origin of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings, and lost the true nature of all Buddhas, enlightened masters, unenlightened people, and sentient beings, till one manifests as both permanence and impermanence, viewed as permanence, till one unfolds into an infinite world that is ever abiding, spontaneous, just as it is, viewed as impermanence, till one unfolds into infinite worlds through the cycle of formation, duration, decay, and extinction of the universe, and the birth, aging, illness, and death of all beings, according to how we use our minds and bodies in the four forms of birth, we transform through the 6 realms of existence, progressing or regressing, with grace arising from harm or harm from grace. Therefore we unawakened beings vow to practice wholeheartedly, modeling ourselves after Ilwan Sangha Dharma Kaya Buddha, by cultivating our minds and bodies deeply, knowing human affairs and universal principles thoroughly, and using our minds and bodies skillfully, thus progressing rather than regressing, and receiving grace rather than harm, until we attain the great empowerment of Ilwan and become one with the nature of Ilwan.
This morning, our good temple friend, Rebecca Kameni, Wan He, is going to share her insights about something everyone in the Dharma Hall experienced this morning. Let us warmly welcome Rebecca.
Good morning.
Morning.
I've titled my little mini talk, "Where Should I Sit?" Thoughts on habits and comfort zones. So every one of us knows what it's like to enter this Dharma hall for the very first time and be confronted with the issue of where to sit. We generally do not just take the first place we see that is available. We pick and choose. We add layers to the question, and we complicate it. We think, should I sit in the back? In the front? What if I have a coughing fit and I have to get up? Should I sit on the edge? And some of us may layer it even more by worrying, do I belong here? Is this for me? And if this is a really new experience for us, am I nuts to try this? Are they nuts? Yet on that first day, we sit. We choose a place, a mat, a chair, or a bench. Front, back, middle. We just do it. And it generally turns out okay. After we've attended services maybe 4 or 5 times, we might find that we have a favorite spot. It's comfortable. We feel safe. We like the view, the position in relation to others, to the windows, to the altar. Actually, we prefer this spot to any other spot and choose it each time we come in. After a little longer, maybe 6 to 8 times of coming here, it's not even conscious. It's become a habit. Go straight there and sit. My comfort zone. Perfect. But as you know, life doesn't always work the way we want it, not even in this relatively trivial situation. Sometimes somebody's already in my spot. Now what? We're forced to find another place. We can feel frustrated, angry, anxious. We may even find that it negatively affects our meditation and we're unable to settle our mind. Well, what's going on here? How did this happen? Well, we formed a habit. In Dharma instruction on suffering and happiness in the Won Buddhist scriptures, it states, we should be heedful to make choices based on sound thought in our applications, whether we are walking, standing, sitting, reclining, speaking, keeping silent, active, or at rest. Heedful. This means pay attention. What started out as a free conscious choice is now something that causes us some mental pain if our preferences are thwarted. Over time, freedom of choice gradually fades away, and when we arrive in the Dharma hall, we go straight to our favorite spot without conscious choice. We're no longer as free as we once were. We've constricted ourselves. It's not surprising that this issue of where to sit comes up during a 7-day retreat. We spend a lot of time in the meditation hall for meditation, Qi Gong, journaling, learning, Dharma discussions, yoga, and sharing at the end of the day. Each day we go in and out of the hall 6 or 7 times. Lots of opportunity to make the choice of where to sit. Some people are flexible. Well, if that place is already taken, I'll just go here. For others of us, you might need a giant spatula to pry us out of our chosen spot. So, in order to regain some of our freedom here, let's lift it back up to our consciousness to understand that we have preferences, then mindfully choose to act on those preferences or not. So give this some thought. Do you have a favorite spot? Why do you prefer the spot? For me, I'm an edge person. I feel most safe when I'm on the edge, here or in a concert or a crowd of people. Now, what would be your least favorite spot? Front and center, back and hidden, near the air vent? Lately, I've been challenging myself, and today I challenge you. Next time you arrive here, pause before you sit and consider, can I try a different place? If not my least favorite, then maybe somewhere in between. A different place can give us a fresh view, literally and figuratively, because life does not always let us function in our comfort zones. If we can learn how to sit outside that zone at times when it is our choice, we can sit in awareness that this new spot, this new experience, this new way of being is okay. We are okay. This helps us build strength in tiny incremental steps. For when life does get hard and we have no choice and are forced out of our safe, comfortable, habitual places. And remember, the middle way in all things. We do not always have to be comfy, but we do not always have to be ill at ease either. And it's okay to choose our favorite spot if it's available. Just do it mindfully. If someone is already sitting there, just smile and move on. We are strong. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca. Thoughtful talk, reminding us of something that we all go through here, there, and everywhere. Going in the cafeteria, who are you going to eat lunch with, starting in elementary school or before that, and always feeling, do I fit in or do I not fit in? Does it fit me or does it not fit me? And so that was a very good reminder of how we can stretch ourselves and feel more comfortable in every situation. Now let's take a moment to reflect on Rebecca's talk. Now, friends at home, you're invited to post your reflections in the live chat. Friends here in the Dharma Hall, please pair up in small groups and share your thoughts and takeaways with each other.
So I'm curious, who has your favorite spot? I think it's okay to have a favorite spot, but the main point of Rebecca's talk, not getting upset when our favorite spot is taken. I want to say hello to our friends who join us online. Paula Tim, Cynthia Farabee, and friend Pitrang from Burlington, Linda, Lee, Lisa, good rainy morning from Evanston, Illinois, and Daniel Mattingly, Kitty from Florida, Patrick and Kitty, Carol from Chapel Hill, Blanca from Austin, Texas, Heidi from Germany, and Steve from Hot Springs, and we have Bob. I don't know where you are. Are you back in Chapel Hill, or you are in Thailand or somewhere? Thank you, those friends who join us online. And now we're going to listen to Kelly's sharing from her recent week-long retreat.
Thank you, Reverend Mongon. Hi, everyone. I went into the retreat without many expectations. I had attended several weekend-long retreats here at the Dharma Center, which I really enjoyed, but I wasn't sure how the whole week without phone, internet, TV will feel like. I decided not to think too much about it and just go for it. I am glad I did. It was a really illuminating experience. The silent part of the retreat wasn't an issue for me. Silence in general is not an issue for me. I like it. I'm comfortable with silence. But the lack of distractions, well, that was. However, that lack of distraction was a good challenge. The focus on meditation allowed for my heart and spirit to settle. The acceptance of each moment as it came allowed me to observe the pull of the hustle and bustle of everyday life that I had left behind, without beating myself up for it. It allowed me to eventually let it go, making way to a space for contemplation, being, and feeling. I loved being in nature. The colors of fall really made my soul happy. I loved the food and the Dharma cat. He too was a teacher. I could write pages of reflections he inspired, and I have. Being continuously mindful and present made me feel awake and accepting. It was really moving seeing people opening up their hearts, sharing their reflections on the theme of the retreat, grace from harm, and trusting the group. Most of us were strangers to each other. What made it even more special was our own teacher, Reverend Won, who met us where we were. She asked us to trust in the power of sharing and walk the path with us. I am grateful for that. It was healing. Returning home, I carry with me a quieter heart and a clearer sense that grace often arises not by erasing pain, but by meeting it with presence, patience, and willingness to see what blooms in its wake. I am grateful to my mom for taking care of my 4 babies, allowing me to experience the retreat with peace of mind on the home front, to our teachers for their guidance and compassion, and to our Sangha for their trust. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for your sharing and deep listening. The retreat theme was Gratitude to Awakening. So we've been chanting, all is grace, I am grateful. Why don't we chant a few times together? All is grace, all is grace. I am grateful. All is grace. All is grace. All with the blessing of our meditation and Dharma insight, may we find grace from all situations. May our minds and heart be expanded to see, discover, and excavate what we are grateful for. Thank you for your practice.
Thank you, Kelly, Rebecca, and Elijah, for sharing your reflections with us this morning. And thank you all for practicing us within the Dharma Hall and through live streaming. This afternoon at 4 p.m., for more meditation opportunities, we invite you to join us at our North Raleigh Temple, located in the quiet woods in the Falls Lake area. All are welcome.
Yesterday, we were delighted to host our autumn open house at the Chapel Hill Temple. It was a memorable event that began with music, Korean drumming, chanting and prayer in the garden, and then bloomed with more music, food, and tea, and many special activities that were much appreciated by all who attended. To all the amazing volunteers who helped us with this event, Reverend Won Gong and I extend our heartfelt thanks and gratitude. Without you, we truly could not reach out to the larger community in this beautiful and meaningful way.
On a related note, here's some additional good news for you. Although the open house ended yesterday, our gift shop in the residence will be open until 3 p.m. today. You will find stunning handmade art and crafts, plus beautiful meditation clothing from Korea and all kinds of wonderful items. Come check it out. And as you leave, you will find some delicious handmade baked goods for sale in the foyer. All proceeds from the gift shop and bake sale are being used to support the new roof project at our sister temple in Raleigh.
Next Sunday, October 26th, is a very special event that we have been waiting for a long time. The 20th anniversary of Won Buddhism in North Carolina. Honored guests from near and far will join our day of celebration, including Venerable Juksanim, the head Dharma master of Won Buddhism, USA.
Our Thursday Dharma study groups continue at 10 a.m. in person at the Chapel Hill Temple or at 7 p.m. online. Oh, I did the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yes. So, as we prepare for our guests' and anniversary celebration, your help would be much appreciated. Just let me know. I will be in the foyer with a sign-up sheet right after the service. Or you can just show up anytime this week, Monday through Friday, to help us. Many hands make light work.
And please RSVP on our website for the celebration and the lunch next Sunday. You can also RSVP on your way out using the QR code on the brochure outside. And as our children will be joining us here in the Dharma Hall next week, there will not be a separate children's gathering in the residence.
And guess what? There really is Thursday Dharma study here at 10 a.m. in person at the Chapel Hill Temple residence, or at 7 p.m. All are welcome. We are doing one verse each week from chapter 7. So you don't need to have attended before to join. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. When you sign up for next Sunday RSVP, there is a section that you can leave the brief remark, your thoughts, comments, any words of a blessing in honoring or celebrating our 20th anniversary. I've been reading some of them already, and it's really powerful that all the blessing energy through the power of words, it's all collectively, it's beautiful. So whether you join online or in person, please go there and leave your words of a blessing or any words that come from your heart in recognizing this 20 years journey of our temple. Now, why don't we stretch our back, clasp fingers up high, and then wiggle and release. Would you like to sing morning prayer song? What page are we? 13. Dhammakaya
Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day in your presence. Today full of health and with peace of mind, may I walk along the path of the Buddha. Dhammakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day with your grace. Today gratefully and with gentle words, may I live in harmony with all those I meet. Dhammakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day with compassion. Today making the world a more loving place. May I do all that I can for one world.
Wow, you all sound great. Let's raise our two hands and a wave to our online friends. See you next week. Our 20th anniversary.